Welcome to another movie, my journey of discovering the 1950s. As I pointed out in previous videos, I really like that era when it comes to filmmaking, and I've heard really good things about this one. Today we're watching 12 Angry Men from 1957. This is directed by Sidney Lumet. Lumet, I'm guessing is how you say it. The only other film of his that I think I saw was Network, which is on Patreon, and I keep meaning to edit for YouTube, and I think I will get to it soon. I loved Network. Absolutely love that movie. So I'm looking forward to this one because the feedback I've heard is so good, but also because I've enjoyed the director's other film that I watched. So I have high hopes. Let's hop in.
Listen to a long and complex case, murder in the first degree. Premeditated murder is the most serious charge tried in our criminal courts. One man is dead. Another man's life is at stake. Now, if, however, there's no reasonable doubt, then you must, in good conscience. However you decide, your verdict must be unanimous. You're faced with a grave responsibility. Thank you, gentlemen.
They literally hold one man's life in their hands, not just a prison sentence, a death sentence. Is this the defendant? He's very young. It's interesting, we don't hear the case at all. Everything we're going to hear about it is going to be through their deliberations. That's interesting. Henry Fonda. I don't know who that is. Like, I've heard that name so many times, but I don't know. Wait, Ed Begley. So Ed Begley Jr. is a Nepo baby? I had no idea. Probably missed a few names there. Yeah, it's interesting as a viewer where our biases will lie because we haven't actually heard the case. So will we be influenced by what they say? Yeah, so Henry Fonda, I don't think I've ever seen, or maybe I have, and I just don't know it. I just know him as Jane Fonda's husband. So tensions will rise with the heat, I'm guessing.
Fish gum?
Oh, thanks.
I'm a firm believer that if somebody offers you gum or a mint, accept it. You never know if they're trying to signal something.
How'd you like it?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I've never been on a jury before.
Now, if you ask me, I'd slap those tough kids down before they start any trouble. Now, let's get started, huh?
Good idea. Yeah, let's get going, huh?
I figure we'd start out with a 5-minute break. There's one gentleman in the bathroom.
These hankies are grossing me out already, and I know they're going to be around the whole movie.
I was only wondering how the market closed.
You got a seat on the exchange?
I'm a broker.
I run a messenger service. 37 men working. Started with nothing.
Okay, man, let's take our seats, huh?
I guess you're putting that card back in your wallet. He's not interested.
Thought we'd sit in order, you know, by jury numbers of 1, 2, 3, 4. That's okay with you, gentlemen.
What's the difference?
I think it's reasonable to sit in order.
It doesn't make a difference, really.
Gentlemen at the window, we'd like to get started.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Kid kills his father, Bing, just like
Oh,
that.
listen, you analyze the figures.
Okay.
You fellas can handle this thing any way that you want to. Well, we can vote on it right now, then.
I think it's customary to take a preliminary vote.
I would think so.
Let's vote. Who knows? Maybe we can all get out of here, huh?
Uh-huh.
I'm sure you'll all agree.
All those voting guilty, please raise your hands.
Oh. Oh.
1, 2, 3,
It's
4,
almost unanimous.
8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, that's 11 guilty.
Wow.
Those voting not guilty? 1. Right.
And what about you, Mr. Foreman?
You really think he's innocent?
I don't know.
I mean, you sat in court with the rest of us. You heard what we did. The kid's a dangerous killer. You could see it. He stabbed his own father 4 inches into the chest. Proved it a dozen different ways in court. Would you like me to list them for you?
No.
I wouldn't mind.
It's not easy to raise my hand and send a boy off to die without talking about it first.
Couldn't change my mind if you talked for 100 years.
We can't decide it in 5 minutes, supposing we're wrong.
Suppose we do it in 5 minutes, so what?
Let's take an hour. Ball game doesn't start till 8 o'clock. This kid's been kicked around all of his life. You know, born in a slum. He lived for a year and a half in an orphanage when his father was serving a jail term for forgery. He's had a pretty miserable 18 years. I just think we owe him a few words, that's all.
Now, look, we're all grown-ups in here. We heard the facts, didn't we?
An ignorant man can believe that.
Now, listen.
Do you think you were born with a monopoly on the truth?
Come on, we have a job to do now. Let's do it.
It's a product I work on at the agency. A breakfast with a built-in bounce.
He doesn't seem to be taking this as seriously, perhaps.
Group of us to convince this gentleman that he's wrong and we're right. Now, maybe if we each took a couple of minutes.
That's a good one. Suppose we go once around the table. I guess you're first.
I just think he's guilty. I thought it was obvious from the word go. I mean, nobody proved otherwise.
Nobody has to prove otherwise.
Innocent until proven guilty.
I have no personal feelings about this. I just want to talk about facts. The old man lived downstairs under the room where the killing took place. The night of the killing, he heard loud noises. Said it sounded like a fight. Second later, he heard a body hit the floor. The coroner fixed the time of death around midnight. Now, these are facts.
Listen, what about the woman across the street? If her testimony don't prove it, nothing does. Here's a woman who's lying in bed. She can't sleep. She looks out the window, and right across the street, she sees the kid stick the knife into his father. His window was right opposite hers across the L tracks, and she swore she saw him do it.
You don't believe the boy's story. How come you believe the woman's? She's one of them, too, isn't she?
You're a pretty smart fella, aren't you?
Ha ha ha.
Whose turn is it next?
Oh, his, number 5.
Yeah, can I pass it?
No, you voted. You've got to back up your vote, no?
Testimony from those people in the apartment across the hall from the kid's apartment. A fight and an argument between the old man and his son around about...
You heard the father hit the boy twice. Finally, they saw the boy run angrily out of the house. What does that prove? I can't see 2 slaps in the face provoking him into committing murder.
It may have been too many. Everyone has a breaking point.
You ever hear a kid call his father that anymore? Fathers don't seem to think it's important anymore. When he was 9 years old, he ran away from a fight. I said, I'm going to make a man out of you if I have to break you in 2 trying. When he was 16, we had a fight. Haven't seen him for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's get going.
I think we're missing the point here. We can't help that. We're here to decide whether he's innocent or guilty.
Unfortunately, that is the reality of their job.
It's no secret children from slum backgrounds are potential menaces to society. Now, I think...
Brother, you can say that again.
Like one guy said, I'm not insensitive to the life he's led. I understand the hardships, but that's not what we're here to decide. And it does seem really cold-hearted. And whether that is how you base your decision or not, that's your prerogative, really. That's why it's a jury of our peers that make the decision. If it doesn't influence you and you're only looking at right and wrong in this specific case and not what led them to that decision, then yeah, that statement is correct. It's like, we're not here to decide whether circumstances made his decision understandable. We're here to decide if he's guilty of said murder.
There was one alleged eyewitness to this killing. Someone else claims he heard the killing, saw the boy run out afterwards. But actually, those 2 witnesses were the entire case for the prosecution. They're only people. People make mistakes. Could they be wrong?
Well, no, I don't think so.
You know so.
People are notorious for having terrible memories. And
Let's get to the point. What about the switch knife? The knife this fine, upright boy admitted buying the night of the killing. Let's get it in here and look at it. I'd like to see it again, Mr. Foreman.
Gentleman has a right to see exhibits and evidence.
Say, could you bring us the knife?
Knife?
Yeah. Thank you.
They identified the death weapon in court as that very same knife. What actually happened is this. The boy stayed home, had another fight with his father. He even remembered to wipe the knife clean of fingerprints. Now, are you trying to tell me that this knife really fell through a hole in the boy's pocket? Take a look at this knife. It's a very unusual knife. Neither had the storekeeper who sold it to the boy.
oh, well,
A pretty incredible coincidence.
I'm just saying
Yeah.
a coincidence is possible.
And I say it's not possible.
that's a
Where did that come from? It's the same night.
Where did you get it?
I went out walking for a couple of hours last night. I bought that in a little pawn shop just 2 blocks from the boy's house. You pulled a real bright trick. Now, supposing you tell me what it proves. Maybe there are 10 knives like that, so what?
Maybe there are.
So they're more common than the shopkeeper led you to believe.
I have a proposition to make to all of you. I want to call for another vote. I want you 11 men to vote by secret written ballot. There are 11 votes for guilty. I won't stand alone. We'll take in a guilty verdict to the judge right now. But if anyone votes not guilty, we stay here and talk it out.
All right, let's do it the hard way.
Yeah, that sounds fair. Everyone agreed?
Is that the right time?
You know what? Maybe Jane Fonda's his daughter. I'm guessing this is Henry Fonda because he seems to be the star of the movie. Maybe Jane Fonda's his daughter, not his husband.
Guilty? Guilty?
Honestly, secret ballot's the way to do it because some people feel peer pressured.
Guilty. Not guilty. Guilty.
Boy, how do you like that? Who was it? Come on, I want to know.
Excuse me, this was a secret ballot. We all agreed on that, no?
What do you mean secret? There are no secrets in a jury room. I know who it was. You sit here, vote guilty like the rest of us, then some golden-voiced preacher starts tearing your poor heart out.
Listen, you can't talk to me like that. No, who do you think you are?
It doesn't matter. He's very excitable. Sit down.
Excitable? You bet I'm excitable. We're trying to put a guilty man in the chair where he belongs. What made you change your vote?
He didn't change his vote. I did. Now, he doesn't say the boy is not guilty. He just isn't sure.
Probable doubt, right?
In an ad agency, when a point like this is reaching a meeting, there's always some character ready with an idea, see? Run it up the flagpole and see if anyone salutes it. It's funny, huh?
That guy looks like Justin Theroux a little bit, the ad man.
Didn't mean to get nasty. Glad you're not one of those lets these emotional appeals influence him.
See, the reason I think it's Henry Fonda's, Jane Fonda's dad is because she kind of looks like him. Like, there's mannerisms and stuff that remind, like, that are similar. And also, like, now that I've done the math, that makes more sense.
You know what the soft sell is? I got a different technique. Laughs, drinks, jokes. I made 27 grand last year selling marmalade. That's not bad. I mean, you know, considering marmalade.
Imagine that was pretty good back then.
Or did somebody bump you on the head one time and you haven't gotten over it?
Maybe.
Why don't you donate $5 to the cause and maybe it'll make you feel better?
What difference does it make if you get it here at the ball game?
No difference, pal.
Boy, what a murderous day. You think he's not guilty, huh?
I don't know. It's possible.
Supposing you talk us all out of this and kid really did knife his father, huh?
How long it takes an elevated train going at medium speed to pass a given point?
10 seconds is about right.
All right, say 10 seconds.
It takes a 6-car L train 10 seconds to pass a given point. Has anyone here ever lived near the L tracks?
I was there for 3 days.
What was it like?
What do you mean?
Noisy?
Oh, brother.
Ah. If a train was going by, how did the neighbor hear then?
The old man in the apartment downstairs. He says he heard the boy say, "I'm going to kill you," and a split second later heard a body hit the floor. 1 second later, right?
That's right.
Second.
He's right, the defense lawyer sucked.
The woman across the street swore positively she looked out of the window and saw the killing through the last 2 cars of a passing elevated train.
Yeah.
We've agreed that it takes 10 seconds for a train to pass a given point. We can assume that the body hit the floor just as the train went by. The old man, according to his own testimony, "I'm going to kill you," body hitting the floor a split second later, the boy make this statement with the L roaring past his nose. It's not possible he could have heard it. Even if he heard something, he still couldn't have identified the voice with the L roaring by.
Agreed.
You're talking about a matter of seconds. Nobody can be that accurate.
Testimony that could put a boy into the electric chair should be that accurate.
Yes, I agree. That's a very good point. He brought the knife that wasn't as rare as the shopkeeper made it sound to be. This is a very good argument.
Why should he lie? What's he got to gain?
Attention, maybe.
I've seen this actor older. Almost see him in like a bellboy outfit or something. I don't know. He looks very familiar.
Why do you think the old man might lie?
Same if his jacket was split, under the shoulder. I mean, to come to court like that. But he was a very old man. He was dragging his left leg and trying to hide it because he was ashamed. An insignificant old man who has never had recognition or his name in the newspapers. Nobody seeks his advice after 75 years. A man like this needs to be quoted. He wouldn't really lie, but perhaps he made himself believe he heard those words.
That's the most fantastic story I've ever heard. How can you make up a thing like that? What do you know about it?
Great shot. Look at that. These shots, both of them, great.
I think we proved that the old man couldn't have heard the boy say, "I'm going to kill you."
What are you talking about?
Supposing he really did hear it. I could kill you for that, darling. Junior, you do that once more and I'm going to kill you.
Now listen, this guy's trying to make you believe things that aren't so.
Do you really think the boy'd shout out a thing like that so the whole neighborhood could hear him? So he's much too bright for that.
We don't even speak good English.
He doesn't even speak good English.
That guy's definitely got some strong bias against the kid.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
The vote is 9-3, favor of guilty.
What are you basing it on? Stories this guy made up?
No, I mean, it's without a doubt, right? That train argument was really valid.
Look, the kid had a lawyer, didn't he? Look, lawyers aren't infallible, you know. Baltimore, please, huh?
He was court appointed. It could mean he didn't want the case or he resented being appointed. That's not a very promising situation for a young lawyer.
Let us assume that the boy really did commit the murder. 10 minutes after 12. Now, how was he caught by the police? If he really had killed his father, why would he come back home 3 hours later?
Right.
Came home to get his knife. It's not nice to go around leaving knives sticking in people's chests.
Well, I think we can assume the boy ran out in a state of panic after having just killed his father. When he finally calmed down, he realized he had left his knife there.
He would have had to be calm enough to see to it that there were no fingerprints left on the knife. Where did this panic start and where did it end?
Ah.
You voted guilty. What side are you on?
I don't believe I have to be loyal to one side or the other. I'm simply asking questions.
He's not being stubborn about it. He's open.
Well, if I were the boy and I'd done the stabbing and everything, I'd take a chance and go back for the knife. I'll bet he figured that nobody had seen him running out. I'll bet he figured nobody'd find the body the next day. Pardon, this is my whole point. The woman across the street testified that the moment after she saw the killing, she screamed and then went to telephone the police. The boy certainly must have heard the scream. So he knew that somebody saw something.
In his state of panic, he may not have heard the scream. Perhaps it wasn't very loud.
Okay.
If he did hear it, he may not have connected it with his own act. Remember, he lived in a neighborhood where screams were fairly commonplace.
I think there's enough doubt that we can wonder whether he was there at all during the time the killing took place.
You people are talking only about the little details. You're forgetting the important stuff. I mean, all of a sudden, everybody here...
The details matter.
I vote not guilty. Oh.
What?
Wow. Yeah, that's definitely her father. She looks like him. Sorry, I'll stop talking about it.
The vote is 8-4, favor of guilty. I want you to get up and tell me why you changed your vote. Come on, now, give me reasons.
There is a reasonable doubt in my mind.
What reasonable doubt? That's nothing but words. Here, look at this.
Yeah, that's the point.
Now, what about this, Mr. Reasonable Doubt?
That's not the knife, don't you remember?
Oh, brilliant.
Are we supposed to believe that he didn't get up and run to his door and see the kid tearing down the steps 15 seconds after the killing?
He saw someone. Maybe.
He said he went from his bedroom to the front door.
Mr. Foreman, I'd like to see a diagram of the apartment.
Look, why don't we just have him run the trial all over again?
He must be a lawyer. Or he's just a smart man.
But I'd like to find out if an old man, because he had a stroke last year, can get from his bedroom to his front door in 15 seconds.
I mean...
He said 20 seconds. What are you trying to distort?
He said 15.
He was very positive about it.
He was an old man. Half the time he was confused. How could he be positive about anything?
Wow.
As soon as the body hit the floor, he said he heard footsteps upstairs running toward the front door. All right, here's the apartment where the killing took place. The old man's apartment was directly beneath and exactly the same. He would have had to walk 12 feet, open the bedroom door, walk 43 feet down and open the front door, all in 15 seconds.
What are you doing?
I'm going to try it, see how long it took him.
What do you mean you want to try it? Why didn't his lawyer bring it up if it's so important?
Because his lawyer sucked.
Those two chairs are the old man's bed. I just paced off 12 feet across the room.
You can't recreate a thing like that?
I would like to...
You can't recreate it.
Has anybody got a watch for the second hand?
I have.
Stamp your foot, that'll be the body falling. You can tie me from there.
He's the only one with sense. Dude, that floor's disgusting. They've just been throwing their tissues on the floor?
Lock, door, stop.
Right.
What's the time?
41 seconds.
Here's what I think happened. Got to his front door as fast as he could, heard somebody racing down the stairs, and assumed it was the boy.
You all come in here with your hearts bleeding all over the floor about slum kids and injustice. Suddenly you start getting through to some of these old ladies. Well, you're not getting through to me. I've had enough.
He's being stubborn, I think.
He's got to burn. You're letting him slip through our fingers.
Slip through our fingers? Are you his executioner?
I'm one of them.
You want to see this boy die because you personally want it, not because of the facts. You're a sadist.
Kill him, I'll kill him.
You don't really mean you'll kill me, do you?
Right?
Is there anything wrong, gentlemen? I heard some noise.
Listen, we're through with that diagram. You can take it if you want.
What are you looking at?
He keeps proving points. I think that vote's gonna be even more lopsided now. Maybe in the other direction.
Beg pardon. What are you so polite about?
For the same reason you're not. It's the way I was brought up.
Ah!
You should not make it a personal thing.
If nobody else has an idea, I might have a cutie here. I mean, I haven't given it much thought, but let's throw...
I haven't given it much thought. There you go.
Maybe we should take another vote.
Oh, great. Maybe we can follow this one up with a little dancing and refreshments, huh?
What is the big deal? Why do some people resist the revotes so often? It doesn't change anything. It's good to get a lay of the land, see where everybody's sitting now.
Okay, I'll call off your jury numbers.
1. Oh, that's me. I could vote guilty.
Oh, he's not been swayed at all.
Number 3.
Guilty.
Number 4.
Guilty.
Yeah.
Not guilty.
Number 12.
Guilty.
The split now?
The vote is now 6-6. 6-6. I'm telling you, some of you people in here must be out of your mind.
I don't think the kind of boy he is has anything to do with it. The facts are supposed to determine the case.
Don't give me that. I'm sick and tired of facts.
I'd like to be a few years younger. That man gets on my... My it's hot in here, isn't it, huh?
Want a drink of water?
No, thanks.
How are they not just drinking water? That's been a great progression of the sweatiness. You've done a good job.
How come you changed your vote?
Well, it just seemed to me there was room for doubt. There were a lot of details that never came out.
You're like everybody else. You think too much, you get mixed up.
No.
Loudmouth.
It's interesting, though. It's going to say the ones who seem the most... I don't know what the word is, like, closed off to receiving new information, seem to be the loudest ones in the room.
Hey, what is it with this fan here? How come...
Oh.
Hey, huh? Must have been on the same switch with the lights.
Oh.
Yeah, huh?
Maybe, okay, now he knows the ball game's canceled from the rain, and he's got he's got the fan on. Maybe his attitude will change, and he'll be more receptive. He's like, we're here now. We may as well talk it out. Let me listen.
And you guys ever go to the garden? Sorry, you know?
Business before when that tall guy, what's his name, was trying to bait me. And that doesn't prove anything. I mean, where does he come off calling me? A public avenger, sadist and everything?
He did an excellent job.
I'm ready to walk into court right now and declare a hung jury. There's no point in this thing going on anymore.
I don't think the judge will accept a hung jury.
I don't know what your rush is. The game is canceled now.
After the boy claimed he'd been at the movies during the hours that the killing took place, couldn't remember the names of the movies. Putting yourself in the boy's place, do you think you could remember details such as being slapped in the face by your father?
I think so.
Punched. Hit.
According to the police testimony in court, the boy was questioned by the detectives in the kitchen of his apartment. Do you think you could remember details under those circumstances? He remembered them correctly in court. He named the pictures and the stars who played in them.
He had 3 months from the night of the murder to the day of the trial in which to memorize them. I'll take the testimony of the policeman who interrogated the boy right after the murder.
Where were you last night?
I was home.
I left the office at 8:30 and went straight home and to bed.
And the night before that?
Tuesday night, the night of the bridge tournament. I played bridge.
When you get down to New Year's Eve, 1954, let me know, huh?
My wife and I went to the movies.
What did you see?
The Scarlet Circle. It is a very clever whodunit.
What was the second feature?
The remarkable Mrs. Bainbridge.
I saw that. It's called The Amazing Mrs. Bainbridge.
I think that's right.
Who was in The Amazing Mrs. Bainbridge?
Long, I think it was. A dark, very pretty girl.
Who else?
I'd never heard of them before. Unknown.
And you weren't under an emotional stress, were you?
Oh, he's sweating. He says he never sweats.
I wasn't.
I think the point is made.
Big point.
It's his weakest argument so far. Because the other ones, you could use fact in it. Be like, no, the 15 seconds doesn't make sense factually. Or, you know, the train. This is really just maybe.
Besides, you got the infield covered.
Say, could I see that knife a second?
But when you start stacking it all up, it holds more water.
There was this whole business about the stab wound and how it was made. The downward angle of it, you know. Now, the boy was 5 feet 7 inches tall. His father was 6'2". It's a very awkward thing to stab down into the chest of someone who's more than half a foot taller than you are.
I'll give you a demonstration. Somebody get up.
You're already up.
I'll make myself about 6 or 7 inches shorter, okay?
What's
At least retract it.
Well, this is the way I'd stab a man who was taller than I was. And this is the way it was done.
Anybody here ever see a knife fight? Oh, I have. You know, on my back stoop, a lot across the street.
Because the way you're holding it when you flip it.
How do you use a switchblade?
Well, he'd never use it like this. See, you lose too much time switching hands.
Uh-huh.
You'd say the boy was pretty handy with a knife. You think he could have made the kind of wound that killed his father?
Now, with the experience he'd had all his life handling these things, I feel he'd have gone for him underhanded.
Were you in the room when the father was killed?
Neither was anybody else.
What are you giving us all this mumbo-jumbo for? I don't believe it.
What do you think?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know.
He's so personally offended that other people are changing their minds.
But I'm getting a little tired of this yakety-yakking back and forth, so I guess I'll have to break it up. I changed my vote to not guilty.
You what? You heard me. I had enough.
What kind of a man are you? Who tells you that you have the right to play like this with a man's life? If you want to vote not guilty, then do it because you are convinced the man is not guilty and not because you've had enough. Or don't you have the guts to do what you think is right? Guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
Why?
I don't think he's guilty.
Want another vote?
Okay, all those voting not guilty.
1, 2, 8,
9.
Oh, he got convinced. Finally.
All those voting guilty? 1, 2, 3.
So those three.
Well, the vote's 9-3 in favor of acquittal.
I don't know how we're going to change the minds. The movie theater guy he had a discussion with, he might still be able to be won over. I don't know how him and the other guy are going to get won over. And by won over, I just mean reasonable doubt.
And let me tell you, they don't need any real big reason to kill someone either. No, sir. They get drunk. Oh, they're real big drinkers, all of them. You know that. Well, nobody's blaming them for it. That's the way they are, by nature. Where are you going? Human life don't mean as much to them as it does to us. What's happening in here? I'm speaking my piece, and this kid on trial here, his type. Well, don't you know about them? Listen to me.
I have. Now sit down and don't open your mouth again.
It's always difficult to keep personal prejudice out of a thing like this. We may be trying to let a guilty man go free. I don't know. No jury can declare a man guilty unless it's sure. We 9 can't understand how you 3 are still so sure.
You've made some excellent points, but I still believe the boy is guilty of murder. The evidence given by the woman across the street.
As far as I'm concerned, that's the most important testimony.
She said she went to bed about 11 o'clock that night. She saw the killing through the windows of a passing L train. As far as I can see it, this is unshakable testimony.
Well, that's the whole case.
All right, I'm changing my vote.
Okay, I say we're a hung jury. I say we take it into the judge. You're the leader of the cause. What about it? And the boy in the gray flannel suit here is bouncing backwards and forwards like a tennis ball.
He's acting like they've been in there for 12 hours. This has been in real time. It's been like 1 hour, maybe a little more. Less than 2, anyway.
Someone before mentioned 7 o'clock.
Don't you feel well? You made a gesture that reminded me of something. I was wondering why you rub your nose like that.
Oh, come on, will you?
At this point, I happen to be talking to the gentleman sitting next to you.
He's got no time for that man's bullshit.
Your eyeglasses made those 2 deep impressions, size of your nose. I hadn't noticed that before. That must be annoying.
I'm guessing the eyewitness wears glasses and wasn't wearing them in bed when she was trying to fall asleep.
You come on already with the optometrist bit?
The woman who testified that she saw the killing had those same marks on the sides of her nose.
It's like my cousin Vinny.
This woman was about 45 years old. She's making a tremendous effort to look 35.
Right, I saw them too. I was the closest one to her. She had these things in the side of her nose. What do you call those things?
Yeah, she had dyed hair, marks on her nose. Well, what does that mean?
Could those marks be made by anything other than eyeglasses?
No, they couldn't.
I didn't see any marks.
I did.
Okay, she had marks on her nose. I'm giving you that. From glasses, right? She didn't want to wear them out of the house or people think she's
He
gorgeous.
still doesn't get what that means.
But when she saw this kid killing his father, she was in the house alone.
She was going to sleep.
Do you wear glasses when you go to bed?
No one wears eyeglasses to bed.
It's logical to assume that she wasn't wearing them when she was in bed, tossing and turning, trying to fall asleep.
How do you know?
Wow.
Maybe she honestly thought she saw the boy kill his father. I say she only saw a blur.
Maybe she was farsighted. What do you know about it?
I only know the woman's eyesight is in question now. Don't you think the woman might have made a mistake?
No.
It's not
No.
possible.
No, it's not possible.
Why? Why is it not possible?
Is it possible?
Not guilty.
You think he's guilty?
Wow.
You?
He's been ostracized now, too. He said that.
I'm convinced.
He said that was the biggest fact that he was relying on.
I have a reasonable doubt now.
11 to 1.
And what about all that stuff? The knife, the whole business.
Well, you said we could throw out all the other evidence.
He keeps getting caught in his own words.
Well, what do you want? I say he's guilty.
Want to hear your argument?
I gave you my arguments.
We're not convinced. We have as much time as it takes.
Every single thing that took place in that courtroom, but I mean everything, says he's guilty. What do you think? I'm an idiot or something?
But you've just spent all this time going over it.
The old man saw him right there on the stairs. What's the difference how many seconds it was? Sure, you can take all the time, hobble around the room, but you can't prove it.
The point is reasonable doubt, though.
I'm telling you, I've got all the facts here. Say something. You're not going to intimidate me. I'm entitled to my opinion. Rotten kids, you work your life out. Not guilty. Not guilty.
My name's McCardle. Well, so long.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up this cast after. He was... I mean, everybody did such a good job with their performances. It was really 3 angry men at the end of it. Or like for most of it, I should say. Wow, this is great. I really, really enjoyed that. I thought that was really well done and so compelling. I thought it was funny that some of the men were behaving as though they'd been locked in there for hours, like all night. Like, let's get on with it. I think because they saw it as such a open and shut case. But they were in there. I mean, this was all done in real time. They were in there for an hour and 40 minutes, which, you know, isn't nothing, but they started acting out about, 10 minutes in, like, oh, why is this taking so long? Why didn't they barely been in there? I really like how the point of every argument was never, I'm sure he's innocent. It was all about reasonable doubt. And even when Henry Fonda's character was pressed, he would repeatedly say, I don't know. I'm not sure. It's possible. It's possible. And that's the whole point, is you can't say with 100% certainty that he is guilty. And obviously, people brought their biases in. You know, the man at the end is obviously fighting his own demons. He has his, like one of the guys said, you're treating this as such a personal vendetta, and we understand why, you know, and it was just really, really well done. So I've seen 2 Sidney Lumet movies at this point, if that's how you say his name, and I love them both. So I definitely want to look into more of his work. I want to look up some of these actors because they look so familiar, some of them anyway. Has anybody watched the remake from the 90s? If so, let me know if it's in. Oh, the movie's an hour and 36 minutes, which means they were only in there, yeah, for like an hour and 30 minutes, let's say. Okay. Like E.G. Marshall. He also looks familiar. He's in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, apparently. Wait, Jack Warden? This guy? While you were sleeping, yeah, and like a bunch of stuff. Wait, who is he? Jack Warden. Who was he in? Jack Warden! I see it now. I see his face now. Oh my gosh. I've only ever seen him old. Okay, let's see who else we got. Oh, how fun. I love discovering this with actors I've only seen old. Edward Binns, he looked familiar to me. Oh, he was in North by Northwest, which I just watched a couple weeks ago. Captain Junket. Might have been just a small role. Captain Junket. Oh, he's one of the detectives, police officers, whatever. Okay, small role. I've probably seen him in something else. He passed in 1990, so maybe I haven't. Who else? Okay, Joseph Sweeney. I've seen this man before. I have seen this man. But he passed in 1963. Oh, Bellboy. He's a bellboy here. Suspicion. I don't know. That's a TV series. I was like, I swear I can see him in uniform. Something. Unless he just looks a lot like somebody else. Yeah, because I have no idea what Suspicion television show from 1958 is. Okay, well, apparently he's not in anything else I've seen. He looks so familiar to me. He must just look like somebody else. Okay. Now, I believe this was my first time seeing Henry Fonda. He acted in 128 films. Okay, so he was 52 in this movie. Yeah, anyway, I don't think I've ever seen him before. Oh, Ed Begley. Okay, so this is Ed Begley. I had no idea Ed Begley Jr. was a Nepo baby. Yeah. Who knew? Probably lots of people. Oh yeah, who did he marry? So who's his mom? Okay. Robert Webber. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I think that's all the faces I thought I recognized. Anyway, so happy I watched this, and for sure my journey into the 50s will continue. I really, really enjoy this decade of movies so far anyway. So hopefully you guys can join me on my next one. If you have any recommendations, of course, leave a comment. I do like to go off of people's recommendations, so it's very helpful to me. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this reaction. That's it for this one. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. All right, bye.